When Garden Gnomes Attack, episode 6, following in Drake footsteps. If y'all don't know what's going on, Cenat did something that I was like, wow, Kai. Drake did this to you, and then you end up doing it to somebody else. So if y'all don't know what's going on, Cenat was getting his chat was spamming L's because Cenat decided to leave the stream with Jynxzi, who was in the stream trying to freaking collab a tournament together. Kai left it and decided to try to do it IRL. It showed how disingenuous he was. It showed how he didn't care about the whole thing in its entirety. And he tried to save face when his chat started spamming L's for leaving Jynxzi in the freaking stream.
Let's see. Al Kai. What am I doing? Why does it say Al Kai? No, tell Jynxzi. Matter of fact, no. Okay, yeah. I'm going to Jynxzi, bro. Tell Jynxzi they had something playing IRL, but nigga, I'm about to do a one-on-one. Tell Jynxzi I'll do the one-on-one with him. I'm not doing it. I didn't want to do the IRL shit. I ain't gonna lie. I told him not to do IRL. Tell Jynxzi I didn't want to do it. I'm not doing the IRL shit, gang. I'm not. No. I don't have to chat. Listen, lad, listen. No. Tell him come back. He got on for real? Jynxzi ended for real? Oh God.
Oh yeah, he out of there. We're gonna have context in a minute, y'all. But you see how Kai was already ready to do IRL. He was done with the freaking stream with Jynxzi. He was done with playing the video games with Jynxzi. It lets you know that they really do not care to play the game with somebody else. They're just doing it for the supporters. They're just doing it for their fan base. The collabs are fake. Aiden Ross and Cenat, they all expose that the collaborations be fake, right? There's nobody in here that really want to collab. I'm just doing this because the fans are saying we should collab. I really don't want to collab with you, but I'm going to fake like I'm having fun playing this game. I'm going to fake like I want to even play this game with you or do a tournament with you because my supporters said that it will be cool, right? So he left the game to do an IRL. The chat started spamming L's because Jynxzi decided to get off stream after he felt like he was ignored and nobody was trying to play the tournament with him. So he left the stream, and now Kai is trying to save face. Like, no, I didn't even want to do the IRL. I want to do the one-on-one with Jynxzi. If you wanted to do the one-on-one with Jynxzi, or if you wanted to try to just play with Jynxzi and do a Jynxzi stream, why not just do that? Why did you feel like you had to do the IRL and you left Jynxzi to do You got to see how he left. It was kind of crazy, and it don't make no sense how these garden gnomes. I'm telling you, they have little patience. They have short tempers, little patience. They do not know what's going on. They're out of touch with reality because they can't read a room. You just cannot read a room when you're a garden gnome, right? I'm sorry. This is Jynxzi trying to, tell Kai and AMP how to set up the tournament, to set up everybody joining each other to get the tournament going, and nobody listens to him. They all ignore him, and that's just why it's so difficult to be in these Discord calls when it's 10, 15 people in there and everybody just talking, because it's so hard to get your word across. So I do want to shed light to that, but at the same time it's frustrating when you hear a voice and nobody listens to that voice that's being said right now. He's trying to be nice with it.
Do a tournament? I think that would be fire, bro. Like if y'all play each other.
Echo? Who's echoing? Kai.
So nobody hears what he said. He said, yo, we should try to do a tournament. I think that would be fire, bro. Like if y'all play each other. And everybody ignored what he had said, or they didn't hear him. Not just how he got ignored. It could be both. It could be ignored and didn't hear, or you purposely ignore somebody, right? So he's trying to set up a tournament because they have a stream where they're playing a game. I forgot what it was called, but they have a Clash Royale game, and they're ignoring him right now, or they didn't hear him.
Gosh, it might be me. Wait, is it better now? So go to your account, go to social, and then go to invite friend. That's a yellow button. Click that, and then you copy.
Hey, anybody in the chat want him?
See how he's trying to talk and you keep getting cut off? Go to social, click that yellow button, click that, and then you should be able to invite. You see how somebody just talked right over him? It could be a lot of things. It could be his microphone, maybe, not as loud enough to hear. It could be that he's not talking loud enough, or it could be the fact that people just, ignorant out there, and they just don't know how to just shut up for a little bit and allow somebody to talk. and they're like either purposely or accidentally just ignoring him and talking over him every time he tries to speak about trying to start up this gaming tournament. Let's continue.
About your account.
Oh, choose your player name.
You can see the frustration in his face right here. Wait, you could read the room right here. Like you can see like he's getting a little frustrated that he's getting talked over and nobody's hearing what he's saying. And they're saying more things after him trying to talk, and they're just like completely ignoring. Remind you, this is like his game. The whole, I'm assuming, I mean, not like know it for sure, but Clash Royale is Jynxzi stuff. So this whole thing that he's orchestrating right now is based upon Jynxzi. So he should be able to have a decent say-so that all these creators just talking over him. He's trying to get something going, and nobody's you're not acknowledging him, and you're not hearing him at all. You could say, no, we don't want to do the tournament if you don't want to. But instead, you're just completely ignoring him, period. But let's keep going.
About your account.
Oh, choose your player name.
He's single. Anybody in the chat room?
So
it's like, yo, can y'all just shut up so I can tell y'all what y'all need to do? Everyone, choose the player name. I'm trying to stop y'all. I just want to tell y'all. I want to tell y'all garden gnomes how to just cooperate just a little bit. You garden gnomes with your short tempers and you little freaking patience. Y'all have little patience. Y'all don't know how to just shut up and just let me just tell you what you need to do. Little garden gnomes. This is the frustration people deal with garden gnomes. They're like, god damn it.
In the chat.
I don't even know if this is gonna happen, bro. I don't even know if a single word I said it.
He said he don't even know if a single word he said even got to anybody. He don't have nobody's confirming anything he's saying. Nobody's speaking up. No communication. The garden gnomes lack communication. I'm telling you, it's just that simple. The little patience they have, they lack communication. So when people try to understand garden gnome activity, they're like, yo, I don't understand why I'm trying to tell y'all stuff and nobody's listening. I know the game. I'm trying to teach y'all how to play the game and do a tournament and set things up, and nobody can hear me. Why are the garden gnomes not hearing me? Because they so low to the ground, Jynxzi. They so low to the ground. You too far up. The freaking the hearing frequencies are too far apart. They can't hear what's going on. And like, damn, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's humming above. Is that Jesus up there? They don't know. They can't hear what's going on, right? Because the levels are too far apart. Your height and their height are just too. I don't know how tall Jynxzi is. My bad. Go ahead.
That's boy about to smack.
Can you guys hear me?
I ain't like he tough. I ain't like he faked up that.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys can't get no word? Can y'all guys hear me? It's like you should never. And these discords are this annoying, where you have that many people talking, and I just cannot get my word across to try to teach you how to play the game. It's my game that I'm known for. I'm trying to teach you how to play the game, and nobody can hear me.
I like
Kai's doing an IRL?
He realized that in the middle of this freaking trying to have people do a collaboration and trying to freaking start a tournament, in the middle of this, Kai stops the gaming. And it's supposed to be that, I think he had the whole thing set up. Let me see what Jynxzi has set up. You see that Jynxzi even posted teaching Kai Cenat Clash Royale school. The same way you kind of feel like a little bit of a streamer university thing, but he's like, I'm going to teach Kai. It's this whole thing is set up. We collabing to play Clash Royale. So why did Kai decide to leave Clash Royale to do the IRL? I have a whole thumbnail, a whole freaking whatever flyer out that I'm saying that I want to teach Kai how to Clash Royale, and Kai didn't want nothing to do with it. Kai faked like he wanted to play Clash Royale. He did not want to play Clash Royale. He didn't want to collab. Everybody's ignoring Jynxzi. They decided to do their own thing. All right, we done with Clash Royale. It's time to do IRL. And here go Kai. Okay, here I come too. Even though I have a whole stream I'm supposed to do with Jynxzi and play Clash Royale with him, I'm going to get off of this and go do IRL. Acting like I just forgot that I'm supposed to play Clash Royale. I'm supposed to play Clash Royale, but I just, as a garden gnome, I cannot comprehend, freaking reality. I'm going to leave this streamer off to the side and not care about his well-being or whatever, and I'm going to go IRL with my guy. That's what I really want to do.
What the fuck is this right here, bro? It's a static. What the fuck is this? But it's good.
All right, chat. I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know. I'm gonna see y'all boys tomorrow. All right, bro. Peace.
That's so painful right there. He's in the middle of a He's in the middle of the stream trying to set up a tournament, trying to teach people how to play Clash Royale. You said that you're gonna play Clash Royale with me. You did the collab. You co-signed the collab to play Clash Royale. In the middle of it, he's lost trying to figure out why did everybody decide, why did Kai leave? Knowing I tried to set up a tournament, knowing I tried to set up a game to play together, you left and me trying to talk and set something up just to go play with your friends in IRL. And then you're going to try to save face. He left this man stuck, confused. Kai didn't say bye to nothing. He had found out by the chat, wait, Kai doing IRL? Kai ain't say bye, didn't say, all right, Jynxzi. It was no communication on letting Kai know, all right, I'm done playing the game, or I didn't want to play the tournament. I didn't want to do this. I just walked off without even having no sense of urgency to find out, was Jynxzi even cool with this? Was the collab over with? Did you tell Jynxzi that you was done with this game? He didn't say nothing. And no communication with these young little freaking garden gnomes. Jynxzi got caught off guard. Kai didn't know what was going on. I'm assuming he just walked off until the chat started spamming L's.
What am I doing? Why does it say Al Kai? No, tell Jynxzi. Matter of fact, no. Okay, yeah. I'm going to Jynxzi, bro. Tell Jynxzi they had something playing IRL, but nigga, I'm about to do a one-on-one.
They had something playing IRL. I'm about to do one-on-one with Jynxzi. See, it's supposed to be a tournament. And when Jynxzi tried to set up a tournament, everybody ignored Jynxzi. All the AAP got up out of there. Cenat, he tried to save face after he already messed up and left Jynxzi on the stream by himself. Y'all all left him. Cenat we had no idea what was going on. Jynxzi had no idea what was going on, how y'all all just left him like that. And then here you go trying to save face. And look what he said about what happened.
I told everybody, let's do this shit with Jynxzi. Oh my god, this shit's stressing me out, bro. I'd rather do this shit with Jynxzi, gang.
If you'd rather do it with Jynxzi, you should have just did it. You do it with Jynxzi. It's just that simple. You're your own man, right? If you'd rather just do it with Jynxzi, even if y'all couldn't, even if nobody else would want to do the tournament, it was you and Jynxzi. Jynxzi had put a flyer out, I'm going to teach Kai. Even if AMP didn't want nothing to do with this, cool. Let them do the IRL. But you knew that your collab was Jynxzi. So if you really wanted to do it with Jynxzi, you would have did it with Jynxzi. Instead, you left to try to do IRL with your friends. And then you trying to save face now.
I'd rather do this shit with Jynxzi, gang. When CB first came in here, I said, no, I don't want to do IRL. I literally just said that. Wait, is he streaming still? Is he streaming still or is he ending?
No, he's out of there. He's out of there, and I wouldn't never stream with you again if I was Jynxzi. Because y'all treated me like I was a nobody. Y'all treated me like I was a simp, like I wasn't even important. Y'all talked over me. Nobody wanted to make sure that it could be a little orchestrated well. I'm trying to say something. Everybody just ignore my words. That's painful. And in the middle of me trying to talk, everybody got up and left. So for you and AMP, I'd have said F y'all. To you and AMP, but especially to you, because you knew the collab. You knew he was collabing, so why are you trying to do an IRL if the collab with me is happening right now? You left, everybody left that man. Everybody left Jynxzi to just do nothing. That's crazy, you trying to save face like that. Like we dumb. If you really wanted to do the stream with Jynxzi, you would have did it. You wouldn't have left the IRL. You really wanted to do IRL and you want to lie and say you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to play the game with Jynxzi. You only did it because the freaking fan base said y'all need to collab. These collabs are fake. This is fake right here. Trying to save face. This is crazy right now. If I was Jynxzi, I would not do a collab with you ever again. How y'all treated me like that? That's crazy.
Bro, this ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Why would they, like... Oh my gosh, bro.
Why would who? Why would they what? Why would they convince you to say you want to stream, you want to do IRL? They can do whatever they want because they wasn't a part of the collaboration. Jynxzi Flyer said, I'm going to teach Kai how to play Clash Royale. There is no they. Now, did Kai say, hey, everybody, let's all play Clash Royale together because I do not want to play one-on-one with Jynxzi by myself? Yeah, probably. Kai Cenat did not want to play one-on-one by himself. That would have been too boring. He wanted to have his AMP members in there to make it less boring because he didn't want to do it in the first place. Clear as day. So as soon as AMP got up out of there, what did Kai do? All right, that's it for me. I'm leaving too. I want to go with AMP. I do not want to be a part of the stream. That's clear. That's evident. You made sure that you did not want to be one-on-one with Jynxzi. If they left, you could have still stayed. Instead, you didn't. And you want to say why they do that. No, why did you do that? It was only supposed to be you and you collabing with Jynxzi.
Oh, I literally told Jynxzi, look at this, chat. Look at this. They have a whole IRL bit. I don't think Jynxzi knew they had a whole IRL bit, bro. I didn't even know there was an IRL bit. I'm not going to the IRL bit, bro, because, bro, I literally was talking to Jynxzi all day. I literally said, I'm excited to just do this shit with Jynxzi. You feel me? I don't know why would they put this here knowing that we had to do this shit with Jynxzi. I don't know why.
Just stop, bro. I'm not going. We're not doing no more. That's the communication right there. Their communication was with you and Jynxzi. Now did you bring AMP along and they failed? Cool. That was your fault. You ain't have to bring AMP along. And AMP doesn't really have to be a part of the stream. Now if they was part of the stream and they got fed up with the stream and they decided to do IRL, that's on them because they wasn't supposed to collab with them anyways. They were supposed to collab with just you. Probably you and Jynxzi, you brought AMP into it. You were so excited for the stream, and then look what you did. You did it. You pulled a Drake. Drake did it to you, so you did it to Jynxzi. Drake had told you, hey, we're going to stream together. We got to have all this great content together, and he left you on standby, and you did the same thing. You followed in Drake's footsteps. You left Jynxzi on standby. Kai, you did the same thing. So that's when I be doing these segments of when gnomes attack, it don't be based off of, oh, I'm on Kai Cenat's side, I'm on Aiden Ross' side, I'm on DDG side. I don't be on nobody's side. All I do is read the room. Whenever a garden gnome does something wrong, worse than the other garden gnome, I'm going to call it out. Whatever this garden gnome do something that's it, I'm going to call it out. All I do is call out garden gnome activity. This is one of them. Somebody that's out of touch with reality. Not know how to read the room, not knowing that he was the collaboration, trying to say why they do this. I don't know why they would have did this. Well, it doesn't matter what they would have did. If you would have stayed on stream with Jynxzi and you and Jynxzi would have played one-on-one, even though Jynxzi tried to set up a tournament, he would have been fine with playing with Kai. Jynxzi would have been fine with playing with Kai one-on-one. There is no they. They was involved. They was ignoring Jynxzi. You was ignoring Jynxzi. As soon as they left, they could have still left. And as long as you and Jynxzi would have stayed on and played together, the stream would have still been lit. And you two would have still been fired. And freaking Jynxzi would have still been fine. No matter if AMP would have stayed or left, Jynxzi would have been fine. You the reason why he was hurt. He looked at the Kai Cenat. He ain't look at AMP. Why AMP leave? He looked at Kai Cenat and said, Kai Cenat doing the IRL? No. And he said, man, I'm out of here. I'm about to go work out. That was directed at you, Kai. Stop being the garden gnome. Next time when garden gnomes attack, I don't know. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to me. Out. Bye.
I made Mary Jane sing, and it was dope keeping bugs by the scene. Mom was always mad my broccoli place was never clean. I was told keeping in the pot is better green. Sorry, mama.